Welcome back to Downstairs and Dragons, where we're playing Candlekeep Mysteries with Josh, who plays Doric, Dusty, who plays Clay, and Jacob, who plays Pantheo. And I guess me, who's going to be playing Lumiere, because the party did decide, yes, they do want a DMPC to join us. And they did get the quest registered with the proper avowed at Candlekeep. So now they are going to be following the map, the Evil Beware map, from the Witchway, Candlekeep, to the Misty Chalet that's at the end. Lumiere has been on this path before. It's an old path that the tribe would take to stay off the main roads, but he himself doesn't really know how to track the trail. So you guys are going to be following very little direction. You do know you have to turn the map sideways, that north is in fact to the right. West is up. Yes. And he also points out there's something missing on your map. It's been burned away. And there's specifically the hand and the horn that you need to be looking for in order to find your way. So actually talking to him was the exact right move.
See it.
So you guys know that you have to get over the Way of the Lion. That part you guys have done 1,000,000 times because it's the only way to get to and from the end of the peninsula. But then once you are done with the Way of the Lion, you are looking at these hilly, steep cliffs. Oh, and you're leaving gunpowder behind, right?
Yeah.
Oh, gunpowder. So you guys all have your backpacks, you have your rations, you have your supplies. Did you guys leave any treasures back in your room?
Oh.
Any of your money, any of your stuff?
Oh, it might be
Yeah, because we have 2,750 gold still.
each.
There's a safe in your room, I think.
2,750, I think, is our party. That's what we left over with at the voucher.
How do you know?
Because I wrote down the voucher stuff. I just know the voucher. I don't know a full party.
Let me take a look. We have 3,535 gold in the party fund.
I think at max we need to bring like 50 gold.
I'm thinking closer to like 500.
I mean, you do it. Hey man, you're the treasurer. I trust you.
How much do we have in individual monies? I have 600 G. No, I don't. I have 500 GP.
I also have 500 individual.
So I say we leave the entire party fund here.
I agree.
I only have 28.
That's perfect, though. For traveling like this, that's all you need.
Yeah. We're kind of traveling fat stacks this time.
Yeah.
I mean, if we ever need to pay for something, which we really shouldn't, I'm going to mark off that day first. But I'm going to put a little check to all the things that we're leaving behind.
Sure. So while you're doing that, Lumiere is wearing clothes. He is wearing it looks like, it's like a mix between monk and druid's clothes, and it's black and red, of course, and has feathers. It seems like this is something that was made for him by his tribe that is fireproof.
Oh, nice.
So he is walking along with you guys. He's letting the ends of his hair flick into flames that go up into the sky. His tattoos almost seem to glow through the fabric, but not burn the fabric. And his horns also seem to be like glowing red metal.
Wow.
So was yesterday the first of Elays?
Yeah, yesterday was, and today is the second.
What are those feathers on your garment?
Oh, I think they're Phalark.
Wow.
I don't really remember. They were something that was collected before I joined the tribe.
Wow, they have a high heat resistance.
Oh yes, they did kind of scrap together a lot of different pieces for me of things that were in fact fire resistant, fire immune, but I know they weren't happy about it. One, because a lot of these items are, how do I put it? The tribe doesn't like anything not from the prime material. And Phalarks come from the elemental plane of fire.
Oh.
So it was something that they would have rather we sold. But some of the other materials here are from plants and trees and things from here.
Wow.
So,
It looks good on you.
thank you, yes. really probably the most expensive item I own
Nice.
for these
Sick.
clothes.
If you ever get short of cash.
Well, they would definitely skin me alive and make a new cloak from my skin if I did that.
Oh my god. Your
you-
family's intense.
You saw the old lady, so
This is true.
Are you guys leaving like your sprinkler, Jacob?
I wouldn't.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna bring the.
Are you serious?
The
You already
what?
said you're leaving it behind.
The what? The sprinkler?
Yeah. The
The.
watering can.
Yeah, I'm not bringing the watering can.
Do you have the lantern? I'm pretty sure.
Do I want to bring the starlight lantern?
It might be a good thing to bring.
Yeah, I'll bring the starlight lantern.
I'm already wearing the ring
I
of warmth.
actually don't know what I did with.
Ring of warmth.
Your guys' first day is really just spent getting away from Candlekeep, and you have your first camp out on these cliffs here, where you guys kind of catch up about his family and his upbringing and his stuff that he has with you and what kind of things he expects to do in battle with you. He's more of a long-range fighter with the amount of fire damage that he does. He tries to do all the damage before you guys are within melee range of the enemy. And then once you are within melee range, he does like smaller firebolt hits. So he's another long range DPS. If that makes sense?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
But he can do up close. You guys have fought up close with him before, so you know he can. It just might damage you as well.
Got it.
So, as you guys are traveling, I would like, for the second day of your travel, someone to roll weather. Roll d20, please. Does anyone care to?
I can.
I thought it was something you'd like doing, otherwise I'll do it. Go ahead.
I think I've already done it, so that's one someone else to have a chance.
7.
7. Oof. It's fucking hot out. It is so hot, and like
you take a few steps back, man.
you guys can feel the sun burning your skin, even through your fur. You can feel your fur changing color from the sun, and you know, Pantheo, that a black panther is out in the sun too long turns brown. It is very hot out. Do any of you have parasols or anything?
I have a robe.
I drew for my bed.
I'm gonna put the my traveler's robe on over.
I've got my hat.
You got your poncho.
But it was like, I wish I brought that fucking sprinkler for my head right now.
Because I'm gonna be so flippin' hot with the poncho, I let Pantheo take it to be like a little, to give him some shade.
Oh, that's nice.
And also,
You think the deck has anything that can make this weather a little cooler?
no.
Deck, what deck?
No, nothing, Lumiere.
What does Lena know?
I mean, if you have something dangerous with you, shouldn't I know?
Yes, you really should.
He's a fucking party member now.
So there's this thing. Okay? There's this. Right? Some weird little jester dude in
Do
Camden.
not say it though. Remember, do not say the words.
I'm not going to.
LaFerris.
So no,
Yes.
those words or I do remember the other words.
The words that compel you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
However, there are certain words that we cannot say because otherwise things happen with this. And it's just magic items. So because we have, if I talk in a past tense,
Yeah,
is that going to trigger?
that's
it?
fine.
Okay. We have grabbed some of these at a time. Dork pulled some. Pantheo pulled some. I also did. I got sent home. Like that.
I'm
It's-
not following.
It,
He was there. Imagine you're looking at Clay right now. He's there, and then not there,
Okay.
and then he was home.
The deck of cards did that?
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah.
The card has magical effect.
It raised a large hill in between Candlekeep and Baldur's Gate, so they're going to have to do some major landscaping.
A whole entire cliffside.
It's 500-foot hill.
A whole entire cliffside. I want to say cliffside, but we were along the coast, and next thing we knew, we were out in the ocean.
Yeah, it caused us to be drifted apart. And then I got some items
So
from
why
it.
do you still have this?
We can't get rid of it.
It is bound to us.
So why do you keep drawing
can do it.
cards?
Well, you get cool stuff.
It's a little
sometimes.
enticing.
Okay.
I have this book. It
we
writes
have-
down everything I do, everything I did.
We got a compass from it that we still don't know what it does.
You got a
literally-
compass?
We got a
Yeah,
compass.
Can
it
I
just
see
fucking doesn't show you where to go.
Well, where do you
Yeah.
want to go?
Where do I want to go?
Yeah.
I don't know. Probably want to go to the Scourge of the Red Dragon.
The red word.
But like, look at
The
this.
Scourge?
Yeah, the Scourge. Yeah,
Well, we know where that is.
I know. I don't have anywhere I want to go other than there right now. I mean, like maybe I'd eventually want to go home, but I know how to get there.
Okay. Yeah, this compass
Oh,
doesn't
wait a
point
minute.
at
Wait a
anything.
minute. Wait a minute. Can you show me the way to the grandfather tree?
Nothing. It did nothing.
No, it did nothing. It does nothing.
Where is the grandfather tree?
It's in like somewhere in the high forest. No one really knows.
Dork sneezes and the compass flickers.
Well, is there anything that we don't know?
We don't know what's in this. We don't know what is in it until.
Well, I would hold it, but it was wooden, and I don't want to burn it on accident.
I don't think even
There's
if you
magic out
tried, I don't even think if you tried you could. It's bound to us.
Yeah, Leferus Dotelius was like, hey, I got some paper,
We're
some
essentially-
special paper, and I need some people to be on the ground floor of,
We're testing their
work.
You guys can like keep telling him about it.
And there is a deal, though, that we are supposed to draw until the end, and if we die, he can reclaim the deck, though.
Interesting. That's fascinating.
Mm-hmm.
All 40 of us died.
Okay, everyone whose passive perception is above 12.
Oh, passive.
Oh, pass.
That's all of you.
Yeah.
We're all Wizzy.
You guys hear kind of heavy footfalls through the woods, and you guys are not on a path, by the way. You are just walking.
It
In
feels
the
like
general
growing. He feels
direction.
so much better not being on like an actual like path. He loves being in the
Nature.
wild.
So you guys are walking kind of in a general path east, and he doesn't know exactly where you need to go, but he goes, but this is not where we need to turn, so we just need to keep going. And as you go, it's getting rockier, it's getting hillier, and there's more forest, there's trees everywhere, and you hear heavy footfalls. What do you do?
Yeah, I agree.
Everyone hide?
Hide.
Okay.
hiding.
Lumiere actually is able to quiet his fire in a way that he looks as black as charcoal.
We should hide, guys.
Okay, fine. Jeez,
got a 7.
Heal.
You guys hear a
Yeah, we definitely should hide from that.
Stealth.
and it starts like galloping over.
Oh,
What did you get, Dork?
9.
And you got
21.
okay. You
I
Clay
didn't
are
realize
able
I'm
to
stealthy.
you're able to hide very well,
Yeah,
but
I'm
the
also
two
proficient
cats
with
are
it.
just kind of standing there as something is bounding over to you guys between the trees. And even though you guys hid behind trees and ducked behind trees, cats, where you are standing, this thing jumps into an area. Like, okay, so if you were hiding behind the trees,
Yeah.
it jumped behind you, so now it can turn and just see you.
Jesus.
So,
Oh my god!
you guys see big, fluffed up feathers, big yellow and black eyes, and a roaring beak that Slobber is drooling out of
Owlbear.
as it screams at you.
It's a chocobo!
I love that. I get it. Thank you.
A massive owlbear is facing you guys down.
Sup, hey buddy?
Speak to it.
I don't have it prepared.
What about Lumiere? He's also a druid.
That's a good thought.
Would he have speak with animals?
I mean, he's a mage.
I got a net 1. He does not have it. He does not have it.
I don't have it.
You've got animal handling.
It's also not an animal.
You're right. It is a
Beast.
monstrosity.
Yeah.
Hey buddy!
Do you want to try to roll animal handling to calm it down, Pantheo? You're
I
going,
mean, I could as well.
Hey!
and you are totally like, so if you want to remain hidden, you can.
So,
I'll remain hidden. And, yeah.
Okay.
what's up, animal friend? Yeah, I'll
Because
try
I feel like
to.
if I'm hidden and then I end up not being, like, once I show myself, it will get even more scary.
Pantheo has dealt with a lot of wild animals where he's from, so he takes a non-aggressive stance, really tries to put himself in a passive kind of situation, and the animal handling is a 21.
Fantastic.
Nice.
So it does not straight up attack you. We don't need to roll initiative yet. But it is growling at you guys and flared up, just fully poofed, and like kind of batting at the space between you.
I like slowly reach to my pack, pull out like a slab of jerky from my rations, and just kind of like toss it in the air.
Oh yeah, and it lands and he goes for it and starts eating it. Do you use that? What do you do during
I'm
that?
gonna try to climb a tree when he's doing that.
Okay, roll
The one that I'm like literally backed
acrobatics.
up on.
Oh,
I'll
and I'm the blue one?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm relatively
16.
far away from that.
16 is great. You are climbing a tree. This thing is like at least twice your size, and the tree itself looks like if it did try to follow you up, it would break the branches.
Oh no!
It's a thinner
Just
tree.
gonna keep climbing.
Yes, Doric?
Pantheo, you do realize it is an owl bear, both of things which can get into trees.
I had a lapse in judgment.
You guys are like in two opposite trees, like.
Just like handsome.
I am going to.
Lumiere was able to be hidden?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah, you got a 19. And I didn't even add his stealth to it.
Oh! I'm also wearing slippers of spider climbing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, we have magic items.
Yeah, we do.
Doric, I'm gonna give you the count of 5. 1,
I'm going
2,
to.
3,
Bang of holding its
4.
face.
No, I'm gonna move away
5.
from it.
Okay. As you're going to move away, it turns up from the food it's eating, and now it's going to run towards you and attack you. Everyone roll initiative.
16.
I need to pick
That was
out music.
So that was actually a 9 in my skill. Okay.
Okay, come on, quit. Okay, I don't want to judge it, or I don't want to jinx it, but the new dice has not been doing too bad in the tower. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
No, initiative you don't.
You add your dexterity on,
No, not proficiency.
No.
Okay.
Okay, here's your list of papers, and
Wait, which one's Lumiere then? The white one or the red one?
the white one.
Okay, the red one's Doric.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it always matches your names, guys.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm
Okay.
sorry. I assumed because Lumiere was also a red boy.
Lumiere got 11.
I got 16.
Got a total 20. He was hoping I can get rolls like that while we're fighting.
The owlbear is going to take its turn.
When is the owlbear?
But it's 6. So we're starting with its attack. And it's not gonna get its full multi-attack, it's just gonna swipe at you and that's what starts. Does a 15 hit you, Dor?
This is booty grinder music.
Does a 15 hit you, Doric?
I think so.
Okay. So, you are going to take... "13 points of slashing damage as it slashes across your back while you are running away. It goes to the top of the round. Clay, you see this happening from the tree you are up in. What?
Clay is horrified because
He's being mauled by a bear right now.
Yeah. Sheesh.
It actually does not hit me.
Okay, well, never mind then.
Oh, what'd you find out?
My AC is 16.
Yeah, you got +1 armor in the last
Yes.
shot again.
Yes.
What do you
Okay,
do?
alright. How much movement will climbing down the tree take?
You just jump. Well, I mean, you're about 25 feet up.
25 feet up.
You can just walk down.
With my spider slippers?
Yeah.
I'll walk down with my spider slippers.
Okay, you're now on the ground.
Yes, and I'm going to run up to the owlbear.
You are at 30 feet already.
Oh, I am already at 30 feet. Okay.
Yep.
Alright, that makes sense then, I guess. I'm just going to go ahead and chill out.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to yell anything to get its attention?
No.
Okay. Alright, then after that it's Pantheo.
Okay, so with Pantheo cowering in the tree, how far away is he from the owl bear? Okay, I see now.
30 feet, but you are holding onto the tree with your hands and your feet, so you can't do anything with somatic.
Okay. Pantheo is going to bonus action use his ring of jumping to cast jump on himself.
Okay.
He's going to jump out of the tree with his triple distance.
Okay.
I don't remember how you calculate jumping distance. Is it strength plus like something with strength and height, isn't it?
I just jump.
Which I think that is stupid because it should be dexterity or strength.
Number of feet equal to 3 plus your strength modifier. But that's only if you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump.
So it wouldn't be that. So it'd be only 3 then, or just your strength mod.
Equal to your strength mod. Oh, provided you run up at least 10 feet.
And does it have standing long jump?
Honestly, I feel like you'd only be able to jump like 2.5 feet to 5 feet. With as tall as you are, I feel like you could jump as far as you are tall.
Okay. So I could jump like 6 feet standing.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that then. I thought I could get farther. I'm just honestly going to scurry down the tree.
Okay.
So I'm able to use semantics because I would like to use chill touch as I kind of gather some of my spores in the palm of my hand and then send it out as this like kind of mushroomy hand to go fly and zigzag through the air and grasp onto the owl bear. So that is... That's not good. That's a 12.
That does not. It hits the fur on his back, but doesn't make it to its skin.
Yeah, nothing then.
As you see, it just singes away in a horrible smell.
Uh-oh.
Anything else?
No, I'm gonna just take a little bit of cover on the tree that I was on. Just kind of swing back around.
Lumiere, who did not climb the tree in fear of possibly burning it down while he was up there, is going to just do a fireball, which is a d20 plus his modifier. Does not hit. It strikes nearby. At this point, cold has hit this thing. Fire has hit this thing and not done damage. It can detect, like, it's getting things from every direction. So on its turn, it's starting to question what's going on. It is being surrounded. So Dork, it actually tries to push past you and run away. You get an attack of opportunity.
Nice. Nyack it.
Jesus. This will be with my claws.
Okay.
Also, I apologize. My movement is actually full.
Oh.
Am I okay to move the 10? Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, 11 to hit.
11 does not hurt it, but it's like you give it a swat on the butt, urging it to continue going forward, and it marches off into the woods. Does anyone want to try to stop it? Dork, it is your turn.
Is it going to get back up?
No, it's running away from the fire and the cold and the slashing.
I want to cook it on a new grill. However, no, that's a terrible idea. I did 13 points of damage to him. With one swing. It could have done. That's correct. It could have done. Keep rolling those low numbers, DM. Thank you. Thank you. We appreciate it.
Doric.
1,
Let it go, man.
2,
Let it go.
3,
Doric is terrified.
4.
Let's go.
5. Awesome. So it runs off into the distance, but Clay, it is your turn. Do you want to do anything from here? You could catch up to it with a dash.
But then I wouldn't be able to hit it.
Correct.
If it ran away, you would.
Correct. I can get an attack of opportunity.
You want to do that.
No. No. Mm-mm. I'm learning my lesson after picking fights with people. I am learning my lesson. Mm-mm.
Pantheo, what do you do?
How far away is it?
From you? 35?
Shoot it.
I saw that it potentially hurt my ally. I can tell that it's swinging. Does this just appear to be an adult?
Mm-hmm.
It is dangerous.
Sorry guys, it's dangerous to other travelers. He's going to drop down on all fours, use his feline agility.
Lumiere does go, but we're way off the path! You're a day and a half off the path.
So like as he's like halfway there, like just fucking running towards it, he just skirts on the dirt, bringing up a trail. It's a good point.
That's a good point. Is it like traveling even further away from the trail too?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It goes
Thanks,
off
Lumiere.
the cliff.
He starts drifting.
Thanks, Lumiere. I knew it was a perfect idea to bring you along.
We would have killed him if you weren't here.
You can always ignore me.
Or we would have died.
It's true, we could have
We
died.
could have died.
Wow.
Yeah.
In another reality, we just all got mauled to death.
Yeah, we did. In another reality, we drowned out in that ocean.
I'll say it to you, Lumiere.
Those things are probably worth a decent amount of money. But
Yeah, but it's also not worth a decent amount of death.
I mean, how many days travel do you think we have, Lumiere?
8 more?
Ooh.
I don't really want to haul a pelt for 8 days.
Yeah.
Or until we see a trader.
Yeah.
We gotta cure the pelt, make sure it doesn't rot.
Yeah. It would have been tasty.
Plus, they probably have cubs that they have to take care of.
Very
I could
true.
cast Gentle Repulse on it.
Fair. Very
Yeah, how are we
fair.
gonna haul something that heavy?
I have a bag of holding. We will not take entire creature.
Oh.
We'll just take.
Cancel
How much
gentle
weight
repose on the creature.
Was it
Skin it.
was it a lady owlbear?
I don't know.
Lady rocks. That's what he wanted.
You fucker. We do need egg.
But we gotta get to it. That was a quest item.
Well, let's keep an eye out as we keep going.
Yeah, it could just lay eggs somewhere. You never know. Might
Don't we
be-
need raven eggs, not owlbear eggs?
Well, so which one of us is going to be looking out for owl bears, and which one of us is looking out for the hen and the horn?
Wheel?
I can keep an eye out for owlbears. I'm pretty used to, surveying forests,
You're
so.
all survival.
Yeah.
And who's going to be looking for the next map marker?
I could be looking and doing boop, 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 boop. Perception?
Can I help him?
Are you proficient? Yes.
19.
Roll at advantage.
Oh, thank you. Me?
Yes.
19
Thank you.
Is fantastic. You are able to see that this is owlbear territory. It's the time of year
There's
where they're
some-
not breeding, so they're all pretty solitary. It's not like you're seeing a group of
Yeah.
them. You're seeing that there's some cubs in the area, but there would also be males and females.
Yeah, so if you guys look around, if you see that, there's owlbear leavings. Their scat is kind of laying down. If you also look at the twigs there, this is literally one of their stomping grounds.
Oh,
They are making hunting trails here, so it's like we should be very cautious
Absolutely.
and
That makes
also
sense.
stay off of their stomping grounds.
That makes so much sense.
If that's the best way to avoid them.
Also, the way that helping somebody works, it's giving them advantage. That's what. Okay, all right. So for perception, I had 19.
Hell yeah.
Because thank you so much for the help. Do you want to know what my first roll was?
Natty one.
It was a nat 1. It was legitimate a nat 1.
So I'm going to talk about your nat 1.
Okay, all right.
So you're looking around for this big stone figure that looks like a hand holding a horn, like a horn.
Yep.
And you're looking up at the sky, and you're like looking at, like, you're even like jumping up trees with your spider climbing slippers, and you're looking out and you're like, there are no rock formations in the next several miles. And Lumiere goes, oh, that fell down ages ago. You need to look at the ground. And you're like, oh my god. So now you're looking for clearings of trees where a big rock formation would have fallen. And using your 19, you are able to find a few clearings just like that. And after you guys go from like zigzag to each clearing, you eventually find a fallen rock formation that does kind of look like a hand holding a horn.
Guys, It looks like my hand holding a thing, like the remnants of a cow head, of the cow the thing.
But it's like if you're this tall, it's this tall.
Yeah, it's like
even
huge.
even laying on its side, it is this tall. So it's like 4 times taller than you laying on its side, which means when it was standing up, you would have seen it from any hillside around here.
Wow, that is very large, and now in the ground.
Yeah, yes.
Well,
I think we found it, guys.
It'd be nice if we could like erect this back up.
It would be neat. Unfortunately, I'm not an earthquake druid. Well, now according to the map, what is the next stop?
We passed 3-3 Hill,
No, that's next.
and that is where we're going.
So northeast. All right. So which way is northeast? Druidcraft. You guys both doing Druidcraft together? High
We
five.
make a larger druid craft and it explodes.
And to feel included, Clay just quick grabs the compass and is just like,
What are you looking for?
It still doesn't work.
I don't know, it did a oh no, never mind. It's just moving because I'm moving.
What are you doing?
I'm just doing what you guys are doing. What y'all are doing.
He's looking at the broken compass.
Oh, but it's broken.
I mean, we don't know that. It didn't. The thing didn't say broken compass. It just said compass. So at some point it'll probably work. Oh, no.
All right. Well, we're headed northeast, and we're looking for 3-Tree Hill.
I shake it like an 8-ball. Am I handsome?
And you guys look ahead into the northeast, and it's just all trees on hills. And he's like, this isn't going to be fun. So you guys start trekking northeast. And it's still smoldering hot, but you guys are trying to walk under the shade, and the sun is starting to go down to give you a little bit of relief.
Pantheon's using my poncho as a shade.
How are you guys
He's
going
still
to
dying.
How are you guys going to set up camp, and who is going to do watch at what time? And how are you going to stay cool while you sleep?
Storm the tent storms shelter storms.
Hey, can you just pour water in me?
Yes, I actually can.
Just pour it all over me, man.
And I will do so with my decanter. Are you ready? Y'all boys ready?
Just fucking pour it over me, man. I'm so hot.
Are we able to dig a hole?
Mm-hmm.
Relatively decent sized hole. Dig a hole. And
It'll
then
take you a couple hours. It's already freaking hot.
is there is it just all flat land?
It's very thick brush and grass and roots.
So we have a little.
I do not have mold earth.
Alright, well.
You just pour it on him.
I guess I'll start digging.
It's my first time using it. So I'm just
tired of digging holes, Grandpa.
Well, that's too damn bad! You keep digging!
sorry. So it's my first time using it. I'm getting the words mixed up. I'll say, okay, so thank you boys for getting this for me. I think I'd say geyser.
And a lot of water shoots out of it.
30 gallons of water that gushes forth in a geyser 30 feet long and 1 foot wide.
Lumiere steps back, steam roasting off of him.
You aim it at Pantheon?
Yes, I aim it at Pantheon.
Pantheon, you get just struck down prone.
It's faith in dirt. Stream! The water's hot!
What?
It is, it's warm.
No.
It's so hot!
It's lukewarm
water! It feels like a sauna, like a hot sauna. It's like a hot spring. It did not cool me down at all. No! Dang it!
It's just funnier that way.
No, I didn't read the rest of it.
Lumiere is like,
You gotta succeed a DC 13
I knew it!
strength saving throw.
No, that ain't it.
I knew it!
That's a 9.
You take a D4 damage. You take 4 points of damage.
Oh!
I'm so sorry.
It's so hot!
I think we should pick a new spot for camp now.
Wait, hold on. How much do you weigh, Pantheon?
Me? That's a great question, dude. I'm a cat. I'm fucking 6'4", 6'4", 6'5".
Probably at least 250.
Probably.
Okay, instead of a... Okay. Oh. And you fall prone.
Yep. We're talking about
instead of a creature, you can target an object that isn't being worn or carried and that weighs no more than 200 pounds. The object is either knocked over or pushed up to 15 feet away from you.
No!
Literally right behind you guys. I rolled really high. Roll initiative.
I'm so sorry. Oh my god, I hurt so much.
I'm so sorry.
Am I prone right now?
Yep.
I turned in your geyser.
I don't know if you can do that.
It says, let's see here. Use an action to remove the stopper. Speak one of the 3 command words whereupon an amount of fresh water or salt water, your choice, pours out of the flask. The water stops pouring out at the start of your next turn. Okay. Never mind.
I got a 22 for
Should I
initiative.
do it like once a day?
I have no idea. It doesn't say on here. What? You want to read? Yes. Should I just have used the alchemy jug instead of acid?
Or ice cold heart.
No. What?
I don't honestly think it becomes hot. I just thought it was really funny if
It
it
is
was
funny.
hot ready.
Yeah.
Ready?
However, with it
Oh.
hot and ready,
Well, hot roddy is a drink, I think.
it's a hot toddy.
Hot toddy.
Yeah.
Okay, Lumiere
Oh, we got to roll.
got 21,
Yes. Okay.
I have a 22.
and he was not surprised. The rest of you are surprised.
So, we don't roll a disadvantage for that. We just it's
No.
just a
We just
round.
can't take actions.
I have 15.
Yep. And the owl bear hold on, got 17.
Yeah.
What did you get, Clay?
18. No. Sorry, 15.
Yeah, it doesn't say
What did you get, Jacob?
me. 22.
Nice. Very sorry.
Why? It's okay.
I think it's fucking hilarious, honestly.
Because I messed up. I didn't. It was funny.
It was fucking hilarious.
You could have.
Yeah.
You knew what I was gonna do.
Yes. And I knew what it did. I knew because it said a 30-foot line of water.
Technically, that'd be metagame. Would Dora have known that? Exactly.
Yeah, this one.
That's why I did it.
Ah, cool.
Thank you.
Nice.
All right.
Oh, there you go.
So, Pantheo, you're unable to take an action because you were surprised.
And I'm prone, baby.
Lumiere,
I'm so sorry.
Firebolt. Hits. And that's a D6 for Firebolt, right?
D8. Or no, it's actually a D10, I think.
No.
D10
No,
is
yeah,
Eldritch
10.
Blast.
No, it is. Firebolt's a D10.
Yeah, it's a D10.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, and then later levels it goes up, right?
Yeah, it's a 2D10.
Yep.
That's two D10.
Up to the top.
Okay, that's
Oh,
Lumiere's
wow.
turn. And Clay, it is your turn, but you cannot take an action.
Yep, I am the Supers.
Oh, but it's Monster's turn before your turn.
Oh, okay.
So, it runs forward to Pantheo.
Sick.
Oh.
Couple at advantage.
Jumps at you and tries to bite you and gets a 23 to hit.
No, absolutely not. My
And-
16 AC takes precedence.
And you get a 7-point piercing damage bite right into your back, and it's like right in the meat.
It's the chairs again!
He starts trying to maul you and scratch at you while you are on the ground.
Why is it spicy?
And with its claws, it does 25 to hit
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that hits.
and 18 points of slashing damage as you
Panthea's
are being mauled into the ground.
Panthea's full down.
Okay, Clay, so you can't do an action because you're surprised. Does that just go in? Yeah, okay. Doric. Can't do an action because you're surprised. Top of the round, Pantheo.
Nat 20. Oh my god.
Amazing. You are awake, face down in the water.
Do you roll at the beginning of your turn, don't you?
Yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So you have the rest of your turn.
I use half my movement to stand up.
So this thing is mauling you, but you're able to just push your way up and you're standing in front of it.
Theo turns around with a rage in his eyes.
No, this is a totally different one.
And he looks at it, and like the fungus is kind of like closing in on his eyes and changing it. It's like, stand down as he goes into his fungal entity. So I will gain 12 temp HP.
Yeah, so it's like,
yeah, so he grows like an extra 6 inches. Florals of different mushrooms come up. So I have 1 HP.
well, it's definitely like an intimidation display, just as the owls would put up their feathers, you're putting up extra size as well.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I believe, is that a bonus action to Wild Shape?
Action.
Is it an action?
Unless you're a Moon Druid.
I have to see. Oh no, that's sad. Wild Shape. Yeah, that's my action. So then.
So technically, if I come up on the backside while I'm spacing Panther, I'd be flanking, correct?
What level spell slots do you have at level 3, Jacob?
2.
Okay, thank you. I'm picking out his spells.
Okay.
Remember, he just pairs.
Right, I know.
I can't think of a third side.
I will. Oh god, what can I do as a bonus action? I don't have any good bonus actions right now. I think I will just kind of prepare myself to attack.
Okay.
Stand down, man. You're not being chill.
Okay, so you did awesome. It's definitely has stopped mauling you, is not on top of you anymore, and your display has made it back up a little bit, but it is still, like, clicking its beak and growling at you. Okay. As you are finally able to separate yourself from it, and you are still standing in a puddle of water, you see what appears to be a fire starting under its feet, as surrounding it is a fire tornado spinning up into the air.
Damn.
I'm using the Dust Devil spell, but I'm using fire instead of
That's sick.
instead of bludgeoning.
Oh, Lumiere used fire spell.
Yeah. So it has to make a strength save. It got a 13. What's your spell save DC?
Mine? My spell save DC with a 18 is yeah, it's 14. Thank you.
Okay. It does fail.
Oh yeah, it's 10 plus modifier.
So it does. Okay, and it is pushed away by the fire erupting under its feet. It is pushed back 10 feet
Yeah.
and takes 5 points of fire damage.
Nice.
That is it for Lumiere's turn.
Does the fire stay there, and will I get hit if I try to hurt it?
The fire stays right here. I'll put an icon for it in a second.
Okay, cool.
And it
So of course
does
Pantheo was
stay there.
complaining about the heat before. There's fire there. I'm sorry.
So there it is.
I'm
It
in
does.
water.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, you are in water, so you're okay.
That's
but if you were to try to
hilarious.
run through it, there'd be fire.
Isn't it crazy how that worked out that your map just happened to have a puddle of water on it?
I moved it. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
But
That's
yeah,
awesome.
thanks. And I flipped up the one to get the tents. Anyway.
Yeah.
After Lumiere is the monster's turn. Now thrown back by fire, it turns to you, Clay.
How far away is it from me?
10 feet.
I'm going to use my Halo of Spores. So my spores that are like swirling around me become hostile and swarm the bear for, I think it needs to make a con save.
I got 11, which fails.
Yeah, that fails.
So how much damage?
That's going to be 2d4. That's correct. 5 points of damage.
Nice.
Amazing. All right, so Clay, it turns to you to fight you. Spores kind of oozing out of its nostrils and its ears. It is going to try to maul you down into the ground while it avoids the fire.
Okay.
14 to hit.
Misses.
So the beak totally clicks by the side of your head. You hear the way that beak pounded into itself. It would have crushed.
It just goes.
And then the claws come at you with a 23 to hit.
Ooh, yeah.
And as you're getting scratched up, 20 points of slashing damage
Holy
all over
shit.
your face and your hands and your body. Everywhere where there was a crack in your armor, the claws were able to get through.
I don't have one of them.
Oh, you're a monk!
Yeah.
So in between your clothes. Oh, your poor clothes. Just tattered.
Fancy eyes in the poncho.
The blue jeans
I
are
do.
holding up. And the poncho isn't torn, but the claws are getting through the knit. So your undershirt is
I
totally-
was wearing his poncho when
Are you
I got
really?
mauled.
Oh. So the poncho's not really that damaged,
Were you
but it's
wearing
not
it?
protecting
Or
at
did
all.
you let go of it when you got blasted by...
It probably got blown off me when I got blasted.
But Clay, it is your turn. This hulking bear is over top of you.
Well, I'm gonna try to smack dab it in the face. No, I gotta remember what I have. Okay, so I have to add Dex plus Prof, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So that would be an 18 to hit.
Hits.
No, sorry, 16 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. I have to roll mine. So let's see here, because I'm using the strength of the Goliath. All melee hits plus 1, do plus 3 d4 damage. Okay. So for my regular punches, it would be a d4, correct? Okay.
It's
Or
D4
these-
plus your dex plus your prof.
Not for damage though,
For damage.
just dex.
Because it used to be d6, but now it's not. Wasn't it?
You're wearing those wraps now.
I'm wearing the strength of the gloves that I got.
Right.
All melee hits plus 1 and do plus 3 d4 damage. But I'm hitting with my fists, so that would just be a d4, wouldn't it?
So your
Honey,
normal
those are melded into your skin. They're
Yes.
tattoos on you.
Yes.
So it's not just a D4.
No, I'm saying for the initial one, then it gets plus 3 d4 damage, right?
So it'd be 44.
Yeah, you're going 4D4.
4d4 per hit.
Yes.
Okay, alright.
That's insane.
Even though you are much smaller than this creature, you are hitting it with the force of something its size.
And I gotta add my other stuff to it too, don't I?
just roll your dice.
So as of right now, I got 10 points of damage.
And it'd probably be 14. With your deck.
So he can only wear the strength of the Goliath, not the wrist wrap.
Correct. No, that one's out for right now. I'm a
Okay.
hoarder, so I have them.
So you add 1
Yeah.
for this.
Yup.
So add 1 to your
Yup, and that's how I got the 10.
add 1 to your damage. Oh,
Yes,
Okay.
I had 9, then I got 10 with
then
plus 1.
add your
Plus 4 for
dexterity.
dexterity.
So 14.
That was one attack.
Okay, because I was getting confused because I was like, do I have to add my dex modifier per d4
No.
that gets added to
No.
that? Because that's a little much. Okay, so then my second hit, because I'm going to
Okay.
flurry of blows, I have to roll. That would be an 18 to hit.
It hits.
Okay, so where do I go? That wasn't a good enough roll. I just dropped it right back on the floor. Okay, so 6. Another 14 points.
Okay. Anything else?
When I first do flurry of blows, is it actually 2 punches? So would it be 3? I always end up forgetting that when we skip 2 weeks. So I get to roll for another hit.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Oh, thank goodness. That one's only a 9.
That does not hit.
I don't have
Thank
to do all my
goodness.
math again, right? Sorry.
That's so funny. Thank
First
goodness
time-
I don't have to do more math.
First time using these gloves. Now I'm going to know for next time. Thank you. Kind of OP, but thank you. Well worth the money. Thank you,
Anything
boss.
else? Anything else, Clay?
So when I punched it, I went because I heard
You guys are hearing the punches.
Yeah, I'm punching the beak that went clink clack at my ear.
And you're hearing it rattle through the rest of it.
Yeah, well, because it's big enough. I'm gonna uppercut the bottom beak to where it clacks together more, and then, can I see the little snoot holes?
Yeah.
I'm gonna punch one there, and then the other one is like right in the side of where the top and bottom meet.
Amazing. So you guys are seeing this thing. It went from mauling Clay to being knocked around like a ping pong ball. Dork, it is your turn.
Oh. No,
I was setting up the tent. So I see this thing, and I run up. I run
10, 15.
not right next to it, 5 feet away, and then Doric just like lets out a huge roar.
Mm-hmm.
He needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
16.
Get out of here. Go on, get.
Go back where you belong.
And then I will.
What are you doing here? Sorry. I'm done now. Never saw it.
I don't know if this thing has reach. It probably does. I'm gonna walk up 5 more feet.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to attempt to grab onto it as you see from.
Get the old dick twist.
The old dick
twist.
I'm
a bit for it.
Sink my claws
Twist the
in.
dick.
Okay.
You see little embers of fire roar up around his arm that turn green as they go down and try to sink into him.
Okay.
As I cast inflict wounds, and there's no way that hits, but
Every time I hear the gulp, I keep wanting to go.
16.
Yeah, yo.
16 hits.
Yes.
Give it up for Thora. Give it up.
Through all the fur, you're able to feel yourself get a handful of skin and flab as this inflict wound sinks into its body and does
3d10 damage. Can I borrow a d10?
You may. And then you're like, Dusty, you gave me a D12. Oh my goodness.
22 points of necrotic damage.
Did you inflict wounds?
Yeah, he got 2
Damn.
How
and
do you want to do
6. Don't taint the meat.
As my claws sink in, this like necrotic fire like seeps in. You see fissures form under the fur as it glows up towards its eyes, and its eyes just wither and turn to cinders, and it falls down.
the whole thing. You guys smell the death. Like it hasn't been dead for very long, but it smells like death. It looks like death. It looks like something that has been neglected out in the hills. But you are able to take down this massive beast. It was like, it took up, 10 feet by 10 feet in its space. And even down on the ground, it towers over you at its shoulder height, just a bit. Congratulations.
We defeated an owlbear. However, that meat's no good now. Can I check to see if there's any part of it that's good?
Yeah, roll survival.
Okay.
Yes, Pantheo?
Oh, wait.
Ooh. 18.
The hide. The hide and the fur and the feathers.
But not like the meat.
And the bones are even really broken.
Oh.
Lumiere's like, seriously, owlbear hide. Make a nice rug.
Yeah, but I mean, unless you want to carry it this whole entire trip.
We have a bag of holding.
Well, and I did singe
Can
a
we
lot of it.
put the hide into the bag? I mean, if we cut it up.
Yeah, and we
It
cure
can be
it.
rolled up.
It's pretty singed. If anything, it could be owlbear leather. Well,
I mean, if we don't want it, I can give it back to nature.
I
Lumiere.
don't hate that idea.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, you would know how much these things are worth in its condition. What do you think we could possibly get?
So he's poking around and he goes, male, we don't have to worry about cubs. That's good. Gosh, I really singed it to hell. The leather itself would be worth a week or two worth of meals and stays. I don't know, 20 to 30 gold.
Aren't
Sorry, we'll let nature have it.
Aren't owlbear testicles some sort of like virility enhancer?
He like Pinthio pushes
Yeah,
it
if
up
they
and just
weren't
like they're
withered and
withered the
shriveled.
fuck, man. Those are some necrotic testes.
Is testy jerky?
Those balls ain't dropped. they're
Turkey.
gone.
It's turkey.
Alright, well, I'll
Well,
leave.
well, if you guys set up camp, I will try to see what I can get of the leather.
Okay, well,
So- He cuts away at it, gets several strips that he throws into his pack after cleaning up.
Pinthio's going to start doing kind of like a funeral rite. He's just gonna spread his spores around using like plant growth techniques to kind of just infest him with mushrooms to be able to be decomposed back into the soil.
and Clay,
I have a picture for that.
Clay, to bring this one step further, is going to cook us a feast. So it is a celebration. Like a ritual. We'll have a
Yeah,
ritual.
This
We'll have a
little
ritual meal.
Mushrooms and moss kind of cover him.
Are any of those mushrooms? Can
You don't want to
Do
eat
you
the
have any edible
mushrooms off the
mushrooms?
dead bodies.
no.
What? Oh, dude, I could. Let me check my spore library really quick.
Okay, because otherwise I'll just because what do we have that I can make? What can I sanji up out of our food?
We have jerky and dried fruits.
You guys
Very
could also
nice.
roll some more survivals and go looking around.
Yeah, I will.
I'm gonna
I
go
will
ahead
as
and
well.
end the episode there, and then let's do that. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Thanks, guys. We're gonna have camp. This is the second night of travel with Lumiere, and we'll see you next time.